Welcome back, everyone. I have some good news for all of you Half-Life fans. It appears that a game titled Project Borealis is in the works, and Project Borealis is, for all intents and purposes, Half-Life 3. Or more specifically, Half-Life 2 Episode 3, if you prefer. First, I'd like to give a special shout-out to my main man, or main lady, Catsby, if that's how you pronounce it, and it's probably not, but I digress, on Gab for sending me this link to begin with, because I honestly had no idea about Project Borealis. I've mentioned on multiple occasions that I always believed that Half-Life 3 would be made regardless of Gabe Newell's blessing or involvement. I'm so happy my prediction came true. Here's a screenshot of Project Borealis' front page, and I will be placing a link in the description below for everyone, if they want to visit the site, that is. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. I'm sure you have many questions regarding Project Borealis, but to save you some time, here's what I believe to be the most important questions, and luckily, there's a FAQ where these questions are answered. Question number 1. What is Project Borealis? Project Borealis is a fan-made game based on the Half-Life 2 Episode 3 plot outline posted by former lead Half-Life 2 writer Mark Laidlaw, titled Epistle 3. Our goal is to use Mark's writing to create the conclusion fans have been waiting for, and we're aiming to reach the same level of quality the Half-Life series is known for. The team aims to bring the Half-Life universe into a modern development setting with improved graphics, while retaining the original style and feel of Half-Life 2 and its episodes. Question number 2. What engine are you using, and why isn't it Source? Unreal Engine 4 presents the team with better opportunities for delivering an enjoyable experience than the Source engine, which was used for the previous Half-Life games. Source is an outdated and less efficient engine to use when compared with Unreal Engine 4. We feel, as a team, that using a more modern engine will better reflect our vision for the game, and are confident that we can recreate the feel of the Source engine in Unreal Engine 4. Our Ravenholm tech demo will help demonstrate our progress so far, and will give us the opportunity to use feedback from the demo to better the full game. Question number 3. What are your concerns about possible legal issues with Valve? And this is a good one. Given Valve's track record with fan mods and games, we're not overly worried about any repercussions from them. Valve has allowed user mods and fan-made games that using both the Source engine and others, including Unreal Engine 4, such as Black Mesa, Prospect, and Portal Stories. Nevertheless, we intend to reach out to them formally once the public tech demo is complete, and obtain their official blessing to continue with our game. We have considered other options could the worst possible scenario, a DMCA or similar, occur, but we think this is unlikely. There have been attempts to contact Valve about this project, but it is notoriously difficult to get Valve lawyers to respond, I'm sure. Quick interjection here, just real quick. If Valve were to send their legal hounds after Project Borealis, in my mind there's a quick and easy solution. Change the names, change the location names, and any outstanding element within Half-Life that can be traced back to Half-Life. I think that action alone would save the Project Borealis team from being sued for copyright infringement, intellectual property theft, or having to ditch their project altogether. But I digress. Let's move on to the final question, number 4. What would you do if Valve released Episode 3 or Half-Life 3? We plan to continue working on the game regardless of official Half-Life releases, primarily following the Epistle 3 story as published. One final interjection here. If Valve developed another Half-Life game, then that would be another Half-Life game to enjoy, aside from Project Borealis. So that's a win-win in my mind. At this point in time, it's fairly irrelevant, in a way, what Valve does now, because from the looks of Project Borealis, we're getting the story wrapped up. So there'll be some sense of closure, which I am eternally grateful for. So there it is, friends. We are finally going to see the stunning conclusion to Half-Life, as was promised to us over a decade and a half ago. I'm not surprised that this is being done by a modding community, or a small independent studio, as it were. And I always knew that if Gabe makes people wait too long, people will just do it themselves. And I was right. I am so thankful for that. So here's to hoping Project Borealis doesn't take as long as it's taken for Gabe to try to do something with it. And believe me, I will most certainly be having fun with Project Borealis. And I'm sure you all will be too. Until next time, guys, have fun.